Hello and welcome to another one of my videos, and I probably should have at least done a little bit of cleaning on my desk. Before I get into it, I'm going to be going through a purchase I made recently. If you do like my content, you know to support by now, you do it by liking, commenting and subscribing. I just wanted to break down the rationale why I bought what I bought and why I paid such a premium for stuff that you might be thinking, oh, you're crazy, you know, you're meant to be making a living, what are you doing? So there was a gentleman on one of the groups and he had a bundle and he wanted $5.10 for it. And I just dropped him a line. I said, look, I am a dealer. I will buy in bulk, but I'll offer you $4.75. You're more than welcome to decline it. That's okay, but you'll get paid pretty much either if you have vouchers or paid on delivery. Like, there's no issue with that. Really nice chap. Sent me his ID and everything else. So I'll show you what I got. Now this coin, I've had two people inquire about it. And I said to them, I was like, it's going to be a free 30 coin for me to sell. And they're like, oh, that's really expensive. And I said, I don't really set the price. I'm looking on eBay and they're selling between £340 to £400 all in. I can't justify selling it for 300, not on the first attempt anyway. Now, if I list it and it doesn't sell, you know, that's completely fine. Like that's not really a problem. That's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. So yeah, this worked out to be about $260. So even if I sell at 300, by the time I've taken away postage costs, I'm still looking at maybe 10-12% margin on it, which I don't mind on a 10 ouncer. I prefer to be 15% and up, and the reason for that is because VAT will kick in soon, and I'm going to be losing a sixth of my margin. Which, yeah, that's just business. You know, I don't really have a problem with VAT or taxes in general, but I will minimise as much as I can if it's legal. That's my stance on it. For those of you who are raging socialists, I'm sorry, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work, okay? Nah, jokes aside, I'm a social capitalist, so I'm kind of in the middle of the two. I bought these. These are interesting. If I can get it out. So there's 30 of these. These are 10th ounce buffaloes, I guess. No, not buffaloes. Indian heads. They're just generic. Now these are probably a £5 to £6 coin. Why someone will pay that for a tenth, I have no idea. That tends to be the going rate. That's okay. You know, I'll probably list them for maybe $5.50 plus post. There's 30 of them. I worked out that what I paid on these was I'll tell you in a sec. $3.83. So even if I'm coming in at say £5, I'm making about 27% on them. You know, that's a nice margin. They're not hard sellers. They're really not, because if they don't sell now, I'll just hold them till Christmas. They'll sell at Christmas. You know, people will buy these for gifts. They don't think so much about kind of the intrinsic value of the coin. Personally, I think it's crazy that the market's set at £5 to £6. It is what it is. You know, the fact that I paid pretty much, what, £38 an ounce. Okay, I'll pay £38 an ounce on specialty coins. But for bullion, madness. I'm just trying to make the spread. It doesn't matter so much to me what the spread is. Can I get in the market and out the market and make a cut? That's the question. Is the downside protected when I do that? That's the question. It's not so much what I'm paying per ounce. You know, there's going to be times where I'm picking stuff like this up for, say, spot. It does happen, very rarely on silver. It happens on gold. But most of the time, I'm happy to pay the premium knowing that I can achieve the outcome that I want. Now, there's 30 of these. They're cute little coins. I quite like them. But this is not why I bought the bundle. You know, I'm going to be making, say, 30, 35 on this. If I squeeze out maybe 30, 35 on this, you're starting to build a case of why you should buy something overall. Now, say I get 35 out of these and I get 35 out of these. My outlay was 475. That's £70. There's your 15%. So it doesn't really matter if I'm taking it slightly less on this, if I can kind of make it elsewhere when I'm buying a bundle. Now, why I bought the bundle was for this reason, and this reason alone. These are 2017 10th ounce Libertads. These are like hen's teeth. Now, I worked out that I paid £10 a coin on these. I would happily pay £10 a coin on these every single day of the year. Because the reality is, they might achieve £15. They might achieve £12.50, but I wouldn't be selling them less for £12.50 because the mintage is around what? I think it's either 7,500 or 8,500. The Mexican Mint has a habit of messing around with the numbers. It's like one of the most popular coins in the world. They're like, oh, we put out 200, 300. You know, it's never made sense to me. But hey, like, it's not for me to tell the Mexican Mint how to run their business. They could certainly sell a lot more. They could double the mintage and it'd sell out. Wouldn't be a problem. But these are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful coins, and these will go. I don't see a problem moving these at the price I want. Now, say I charge £12.50 again. That's another 25 on top of the 75. That's £100 in terms of potential profit that I can make. It might be slightly more. It might be slightly less. Now, I've shelled out 475. You're looking at what, 22, 23% profit. That's where you want to be. Now, the gentleman was completely fine with selling it to a dealer. He said, I'd rather sell it to a dealer and have you break it down than have to rely on people who might mess me around and then breaking it out myself and selling it individually, which is perfectly understandable. Now, I don't know what he's paid. Like, for all I know, he could have paid less than 475. He could have paid more. I don't know. But sometimes you just have to make the offer and see where the dice land. He could turn around and say, well, actually, no, sorry, it's not for me. I was thinking about offering 450, but when I broke the numbers down, I was like, you know, I'm not in this to kind of drag people over the coals and to give them a kicking. You know, I'm trying to run a business which is fair on all parties. I thought at 475, it was a fair trade for both sides. So, yeah, that's the rationale. I hope you've kind of gained something from my mindset. I'm always trying to put things out that I think will be useful. There's a lot of channels I feel that put stuff out that it's just the same stuff, and I don't think it works. You know, I think there's been different stages and different evolutions of the YouTube community in terms of what they talk about. I do think there's some quality channels out there. I'm not slating any individual channel. It's not like that, but I think you need to run a channel where you can provide insight and you can provide depth and knowledge and something that people can gain from. Now, in terms of selling, am I going to sell these straight away? Probably not. I might try and shift this first. I'll probably move these last, just because I genuinely just like them in my stack for a while. You know, I'm more a, what was the term I use? I can't think of the term. It's not curator. I'm more someone. I'm like a guardian of coins these days. They come in, they go on. They go to better homes, and I'm perfectly okay with that because I get to enjoy a lot of coins that I probably wouldn't be able to enjoy otherwise. I can't own them for a long time. That's okay. You know, that is what it is. Custodian. I'm a custodian of coins. Now there is stuff in my stack that I keep a lot longer than other stuff. That's the stuff, the really juicy stuff that I don't like to sell. But hey, you know, it's all good. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, you know how to support me right now. You can do that by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And for the next video, I'm going to be showing you a silver slide. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. So take care, guys. Bye.